Rockfall, rockfall, lightning, flash floods, uncertain rainfall, visibility, uncertain climate storm, rain, rain and wind also, hypothermia like body temperature lowering due to the wet cloth and heat loss because of strong wind. Heat exhaustion and dehydration are very common. Because of difficult physical work, timely care should be taken by pouring water on the victim to avoid heat stroke. The patient should be urgently given a cool water mixed with a small amount of salt and sugar to refresh him. Didn't I summarize in your own words the highly risky and dangerous journey to the Tenzing Artillery from the base of the to the top of the Mount Everest. Hillary and Tenzing were well informed about the flat slide of the summit of Everest. It's a steep rise and rocky and snowy sides too. It was decided that Tenzing would lead the mission and followed by Hillary in beginning, and this will be alternated. They will be tied with a rope. They were started early with Camp 9 from campaign Tenzing carried the flags of Britain, United Nations, Nepal and India to be put on the top of the Mount Everest. They steadily climbed for an hour and faced difficulty to climb the steep rock on the west side. The last 50 feet were made easier by togetherness. They officially announced that without making any to take credit on conquering the Mount Everest. Here flags were put by Tenzing, wearing the red scarf gifted by his friend. Both of them stood safely at the top of for 15 minutes. Okay. Tenzing feeling when reaching at the top of the summit of Mount Everest were gratitude to the God, feeling fit with an absolute clear mind, determination for safe descent, very happy and excited. Okay. Patriotic. I'm, I told Colonel Hunt that I was carrying Indian flag with me and I would like to be on the it to be other flag on the top. Our main thought was that both of us reach on the top. Non-controversial. Okay. He was also non-controversial, and his gratitude to God also. We will not take part in any controversy. My first thought on reaching the top is a sense of gratitude with the God. Write down the significance of the following objects on this context of the summit of the Mount Everest. The red scarf was given by Tenzing by his friend Lambert last year. This the leader of Swiss expedition. The scarf reminding him last year. Executed to the energetics cited for the completion of another mission. From here, the code mixing text makes things in English about mountaineering clear triggers both in the diplomatic while climbing down. After CR, after a successful computation, they were not overconfident and were fully aware of their technique and taking caution needed for the downward journey. Okay, kerosene flavored tea. This tea was brought by Mercy for the Tenzing and Hillary from the Camp 8. and he had to do that a lot of climbing up and down for that. Some amount of kerosene got mixed with tears. It was made him hurt, and then he did not take any decision or take any step to make him feel guilty. And he was grateful for that hot day after having a difficult task and achieving goal in his life goal. And something and he knew that he has taken too much trouble for them to themselves, and they were not gonna explain Isaacs. The engine used his Isaacs to dive for flies, and Hillary took his picture. The rhino was held up by him. Hillary took his picture, holding all the flags, but he needed his eyes for climbing down, so he decided to remove it and buried one of the end of the flags in the ice or snow on the slope down below and the other end in the ice on the top of the. Obviously, they fell down, but Tenzing had no choice to remove his axe as he needed it. Anchor is a person who's strong or reliable. He makes people feel safe and also had a confidence in him and should be confident. In mountaineering, the man fall while climbing has a difficult job. Both the climbing up and climbing down are difficult job, and Tenzing and Hillary decided to alternate this job by of anchoring so that the person leading them will feel safer. This proved that the expedition was teamwork, both shared their responsibility and being the anchor in order to have successful mission. Successful mission. और तूने घर में लिए प्यार के खाते Adequate called signed off to the court. My grandmother diary's prized possession for me, flattered on the highway, table to the flattened tire. I said, my God. I had to take or bring my ice axe down with me as I needed it. Okay, a backside with the. But you like handheld. I like when you know Bungee I'm sure that one of you, I'm sure many of you know that it is activity where participant jumps around a tall structure, but here is it's thrilling and lots of fun and needs lots of courage and also risk taker. Most common injuries, fractures, sprains, strands, muscle injuries, or chronic diseases, but the most dangerous is having an injury to the head. Lots of precautions are being taken by the organizer person, but one needs to think whether it is worth taking such a risk for the taking an adventure to risk her life to take an adventure. It is not probably not. I think so, but according to the solutions, we will go through it. Okay. whether we should or should not participate in adventurous sport because we should and we should not do. There are both perspectives as a coin have its both two sides and we should know the both. And after knowing the both sides, we should take our decision. Every coin has its two sides as we have trained prior. Boost it also helps. Taking adventure or taking risk help us to build a self-confidence, stay mentally sharp, and help us or help us mind help help our mind to take the decision fastly or how to react that situation or how to deal with that situation. Also to help or cope up with the challenges that we faced in life. Spark to desire to explore. Also taking or doing adventures. We have a lots of excitement. We also take desire. We fulfill our desires. Okay. How the negative aspect of sport can be quite disturbing. Also, taking addiction can be also quite disturbing and should not be there. And also, you know that there are also coin has two sides. One can be good or one, and also another can be bad. We should know both. Let us discuss about it. They can cause serious health issues. Yeah, like fractures, head injuries, body injuries, muscle sprain, or tearing muscles. Muscles. They are obviously very dangerous. Regular safety precautions may not be strictly followed to prevent. So it depends on the individual to assess or that can he will take that risk or he's able to do that adventure or sports for well to come to the final decision to take part. Writing a letter that imagine that you have climbed a mountain and immensely thrilled with the excitement and you had to write this letter to the or explaining these memories or these moments to your friend by writing the letter. Okay. How are you? How are you, friend? I'm writing a letter to you after a long time. After a after a long time. These days I have felt lazy while and writing together. Thanks to the modern technology. But today I am very excited on my first trek and on the last week and I had to share own my own very exciting experience with you about trekking. You obviously know Maharashtra lies in medial Western Ghats and it welcomes the rain to the beautiful of the Sahyadri. Last week, my close friends and I decided to go to the Lonavala and from the Lonavala trekking, which is the which is which is the beginner, which is for beginner, not so what is not as that much of level of like professional trackers, but for beginners who wanted to start the tracking or doing adventures. Okay, I decided to go from Lower. I decided to go to the Lonavala and from here to Lower trekking food, which is for beginner. We should do a lot to that lower, not very difficult to read the. It took us about 3 to 4 hour, 4 to 5 hour. I must admit that initial fear was there while tracking, but after the reaching to the peak of the peak of the it and seeing a large, a beautiful panorama view of the fort from upside it, from it, lush greenery, to seeing lots of beautiful scenes and moments of the natures. As we know that we felt that it is worth going there. Something I must tell you before I followed my other position in the executive company, and he was my money bank or also bag. I felt so fortunate coming back to the my expedition. The last recent was very easier. We were all in the jovial mood for the completing the missions successfully. We have taken a beautiful photographs of the surroundings while tracking the and the waterfalls, the lake, rock climbing patches, hill. They have wondered us. So beautiful and mind pleasuring. Sports is adventure or tracking. Now, second, we are going to write the letter to the divisional officer for asking him asking him to give the permission for to climbing the Satputa mountain ranges Nagpur, seeking permission expedition or we just camping. It's camping now, okay. Subject permission to take. I'm Harshit Kali from the XYZ Ferguson College Arts of Commerce. On the behalf of my principal, Didi Kumar, I would request you to grant me the permission to organize the mountaineering expenditure. I would like to inform that NCC unit of our college has been planned for the mountaineering expedition from the 25th June to the 30th June. The students who are selected for the taking part all are the expert trackers, and they will accompanied by experienced mountaineers as well as our professor who had also regular for trekking and also for climbing mountains and having adventurous and the our principal has instructed to arrange all the precautionary measures and is personally taking care of our all and arrangement. We should be hopefully if you kindly we will be grateful if you kind us the permission. We are waiting for your positive response. Thank you. Just sincerely. मैंने कम लिया. Write the whole letter in email format. Just we have to short that whole stuff and like we want to type or send the point to be point. Okay. मैंने कम देखा तो पिए ये तो बत्ती संस्कार. The representative college of Ferguson College of Science and Arts, on behalf of my teachers and principal, I request you to grant the permission to arrange the mountaineering expedition arranged and planned by our college student panel for NCC unit from 25 June to 30 June 2019, which shall be only reviewed by kindly. Ali's computer is newer than me. It's wrong because from superlative degree of the adjective is wonderful. Comparative degree of the adjective. Okay. This is newer than me. Okay. More careful. Key reason the rope called as a symbol. The rope that tied between the two mountaineers, Hilary and Tenzing, together referred as a symbol by Tenzing because he felt that the climbing is a teamwork, and for success they need to do this. And success needs a lot of risk, hard work, and also want to share the failure by both as well. They were tied, both of them were tied by the together with tied to fill the ambition which was full of the hazards. They were aware of their all of the risks that was involved in the missions, and in all those situations the rope would be between them as a symbol of togetherness. Okay. Discuss the pair about any controversy in which you have got involved. Controversies are part and parcels of life, and most of the times they have been man-made. That are not be natural, that are man-made. That happens because of us, not of like other calamities. It happened with me also when I made an innocent comment about one of my classmates. There was a lot of hue and cry about this comment as it was reported and added by the few of by others. But I decided to talk with my classmate and the matter was resolved. This the ways the Tenzing Norgay celebrates on the reaching the top of the summit. Summit, 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 summit. Tenzing and Hilary embrace each other by saying, "We have done it." Tenzing shows his gratitude to the god by praying silently for the fulfillment of his desires of the climbing the Mount Everest after having failed by 6 times. His offering were biscuits, candy, and a blue pencil which was requested by her daughter Nima to put him on the top of the mountain. Okay, Hilary took also the photo of Tenzing and holding up of all the stuff for facts. It was also the proof that climbing and on the summit of the mountain needed a teamwork, that both Hillary and Tenzing had done that, and also this resulted in the success to climb Mount Everest summit carefully and with also returning safely on the base. He gave me a big smile, showing that he understood. America. Hillary smiled because he understood the emotion of Tenzing. The blue pencil was given to the Tenzing by his eldest daughter Nima, and it was one of her prized possessions. She parted with it and with the expectation that her father would confidence and offer s- and, and this shows her way to gratefulness of God to the God. Her father would fulfill her wish. Okay, personal question. No personal question. Sorry. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wah, wah, waka waka yeah zamina na waka waka yeah zamina mina oh oh. शिव कैलाशों के ऐसे प्यार की खातिर तूने कहा किया यह कौन फरेबी ये है तू बता तड़ा तड़ा धीरा टड़ा 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 धीरा तड़ा 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 5 lakhs of vote orders to be provided for the voters market check. Sorry. Save Kailasho. Okay. Yes. अरे सॉरी यार बस को फोन में देखने वीडियोस में सामने वाटे यहाँ इतने तो क्यों साल भर में तो वहाँ तो छोड़ दो साल सो कह रहा है चलिए तो लेसन कंप्लीट कर दे किती 7 बजे आहे ना हा तो म्हणतो मेरे पर बोलो टॉपिक आहे होता चौकस बोलतोय 7:30 तुम्ही 8 बजेला यार ये शाम मस्तानी मदहोश की मुझे खींचे तेरी Already do. The next lesson we are starting 1.3 Maharashtra Code 11th The Call of the Soil. This chapter by the Venkatesh Iyer. Okay, now let's begin. Complete the following sentence. Okay, we should complete the following sentence. Before eating the apples bought from I wish to peel off them and stay away from any sort of contamination or from exposure. In a farmer's market, we find the rice, pulses, vegetables, rice, etc. Food adulteration means an addition of another substance to the food which may result in the loss of the actual quality of the food and its natural composition. Organic food is also grown by using the fertilizer made with the natural ingredients, renewable resource and conservation of the soil and water. Organic fertilizer, which means a type of the fertilizer derived from animal matter or human waste and animal excrements, the poop and vegetable matters. That is can also be created compost. We can create compost of it and result in a best quality of yield that we will get from that compost that we will use for the cropping मतलब समझ रहे हो ना आप हाँ, श्रुति कोलम बासमती कोलम वदा कोलम राइस वेरिटेबल वदा कोलम श्रुति बासमती कोलम कोलम अभी टाइम में अपने क्या बस पिक्चर देखने का चलो नहीं देखिए मैं चलो कहना सो कहना से नाइट में चल पड़ता we should know the name of the vegetable mango online oval type shape online okay yellow green natural ribbon artificial ribbon taste most well this almost very tasty conventional uh, conventional farming and organic farming we have to tell you the difference between them so we will first talk about and we will doing comparison with them with some different points like first conventional farming relies on the chemical interaction or intervention and farming depends on the totally natural principle natural products that should be used for cropping or while farming. Okay, farmer use synthetic and genetically modified organism to kill the pest and maximum output in conventional farming. In artificial or types of substances are used to make the yield improve. And in organic farming, no artificial ingredient or preservatives used to make them fresh or being avoided from pest and the natural methods and natural products are used as alternative of them, and they are also minimally processed to maintain the integrity of the food. Harms the health and environment. Conventional farming always harm the health and environment. Claim to be a healthier farm system, organic farm system. Growing in abundance is more than the quality of the crop. It's a false. The quality of crop is more important than the growing in abundance. It's like there is a quote that always is quality is important than the quantity. That quality will lead you to the slow steps, but the stable steps. But the quantity will lead you to the larger step, but with hollow, expand, and also stuff like sorry guys. The author wanted to know the Desi variety price. Yes, this is the correct. The author did not succeed in finding customer. This is not false, but at the end of moment when he won, he had given up. मतलब he's trying at that where he was last. पुढच्यामध्ये पाच हाँ आई आई रही हर करने लगी रेडी मतलब हर एक रूम में की मतलब वहाँ नाइट सीटर भी आई क्या पे कितना ही खुर्चा अरे यार पड़े भी डिवाइड करेंगे पांच या में पांच पर डाउन अच्छा अच्छा दरवाजा लगा रही the aroma of desi rice will be spread all around the village. Yes, aroma, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, bad. Newer hybrid crops have a greater appetite for chemicals. Yes, that is true. They need chemicals add genes of the crop or the seed is designed as that they will create or make a correlation that their jugalbandi will be that so great that the yield will be also great. Okay. April started his research for the Kasbai. The elders in the village helped him. Kasbai was saved and disappeared. Uh, After finding a lot, they found the serpent Honda told him that about the specialty of Kasbai, the reason for stop. Dev Honda gave him information of the place where Kasbai might be possible to get Kasbai from an Adivasi in a remote area. प्रणव जिमन कधी जाणार आहे 7:37 ओके read the text and all of your lines, okay? The author wanted to grow organic meat. Yes, Muru Dada wanted to spread the pests from moon crops. Bhavan's father and Samir mentioned the name of Kasbais. Hybrid seeds more fertilizer and said they went up. The list of reaction of the agriculture officer to the author's inquiry about Kasbai seeds. He had not even heard of Kasbai seeds even before, and also he had listened. Recently, he felt that the villagers were fooling the authentic image, then he later said hybrid seeds offer and get free of cost. And take photos for Kasbai. It needs no protection from rain. It has alluring aroma, smell, pleasuring smell. It has no hunger for chemicals like fertilizer, pesticide, or okay, NPK. NPK. The writer says he reviewed an awful lot of more, explained awful in this sentence. A full lot is an ideal meaning, very large quantity or large amount. Everyone knows the writer did not expect a good amount of more since he has refused to spray any chemicals or pesticide on the plant. Despite that, nature did her job and the writer could get their hundreds of 300 kilograms, which is not a whole that means a larger number, but also confidence building for first time. Okay. तूने कर लिया प्यार की खातिर कहा खत्म मेरा सितम मेरे बुखार पे आज मैंने बोला भी चुप The word scent in the different from its animals aroma, fragrance or explain how the word scent is a subtitle or scent of rice has a deeper meaning than the aroma of fragrance. The scent in the subtitle of the scent of the rice has a deeper meaning than its usual meaning of fragrance or perfume in context of the text for the author because he was trying to revive the tradition of the Kasbai rice which has been agreed and had some alluring aroma. The modern farmers have forgotten the convention and have fallen pretty prey to the hybrids, the natural scent that is flavor. The Kafka's had drawn writers from real India and elsewhere. Ganja, ganja. The word sent has deeper meaning than its usual phrases in context with the text. Also, because he was trying to revive the tradition of despising himself, he lost and had alluring alone the modern forms of foreign convention and have found and very dependent on the hybrids. The natural scent that is flavor of cosmetic unrighted children like brothers and brother lastly responsible for its quest. Key reason why the text is against the planting and growing more crops here seems to be progress by normal standards. Definitely, planting and growing more crops in a year is today's need, but here need to be target of farmer, but that should not be done at the cost of health and hazards. Due to spraying of chemical pesticides on the plants results in very hazardous for the human beings and also for the future generation. And hybrid swimmers and using hybrid seeds and most importantly for moving our own tradition of farming or how we used to be farm or yeah, yeah. Progress is always welcome, but it should go in hand with the safety and precautions of the environment in which we live. The importance of our tradition as a sentiment and had a last one list we should care and reach least care of our biodiversity of our life. Okay, describe in 150 words your experience similar to the writers when you pursue something and reach your goals. I believe a man without an aim is like a ship without a radar, and I have been taught my childhood from my childhood to set a goal for myself. The choice of my ambition was left to me only when I was never forced to do anything. I had multiple interests like playing football, playing volleyball, and also writing about my various experiences. I started writing blogs on the different social topics of my interest and also different topics of life. Gradually, after getting a positive responses to blogs, I got confidence of writing a short story, which were quite accepted by my friends also and relative too. That gave me an immense faith to choose writing as my profession. Today, I saw an advertisement of Crossword bookstore asking young writers to take part in story writing competition. About 40 stories will be published as a book title. I want to be an author. Without thinking twice, I took participation in it and the rest in history. Today, I'm one of those 40 young students. बोल ना नमिता हेलो हेलो बोल ना हेलो अरे बोल काय क्यों रे डाउन वन में क्यों रे एक जावा ना एक पुणे 8 बजे, 1 बजे 7:40 ने. हाँ ठीक है, आओ 10-15 मिनट. हाँ हाँ चल. रुको. हाँ चल ठीक. गाइस पुणे आहे મારા મીઠા દોસ્ત म्हणजे नमिता फिल्म जिने काही दाढी की ॲक्च्युली मैंने अभी तो मोठा झाला ऊपर मारता. This kind of बोलना भैया कर्मा is so great and he can realize what we are actually. Okay, and as yes, the writer goes in search of value or images, variety of seed. These three reasons for the importance of keeping record of our intelligence agriculture practices. Reducing the environmental stress by canneling water from mountain peaks to the areas of demand. This practice has been known from over centuries. Using natural fertilizers made from cow dung, cow urines, and evaporated can use of raw sugar wanted to save sick plants. Though this practice has been mentioned in the Vedas also. Traditional techniques like crop rotation, erosion prevention, systematic use of the compost, and the manures lead to the natural agriculture practices and promise better yields. Chemical fertilizer leads to the degradation, soil conditions, deterioration in the health of land, of crop, livestock. Organic culture, agriculture combined with the traditional innovation and science for the health of the soil, people, and the environment. Early 20th the first of the harmonic which is alternating to the original system in which reaction to the rapidly changing farming practices. It is encourages the use of the naturally occurring substances and strictly probability of synthetic substance. Organic farming allows us to make fertilizer, compost manure, clean manure, and also bone meal manure. They though they do not stop the use of wood, some of natural occurring beside but syn- synthetic pesticides are more strongly prohibited. They are like favor of technique like compromise with this organic farming method are naturally, traditionally, international regular is signed prove that advantage for health and food safety and soil fertility and most importantly value that is my remote food has been studied by values being encouraged all over the world. Organic farmers believe that the agriculture was practiced for 2000 years without and if it was possible then and also this is possible and there is nothing should be impossible. We cannot survive by renting culture along the coding. Going that can't think big. So by dictum cut your growth according to this is for action. First we have to be prudent in order to save the world. daily intensive as well. We don't have to make or city emergency. It is for of course essential to think big, but at the same time our ambitions should be not be to us the point of no limits. We should allow our activity. Obviously, mistakes we must make slow but steady wins the race. The motto of our life, even it is moved by the roots of demonstrate the quality of patience, organic, consider of our time, but right is uncounted. Its exposure to the pesticides and chemicals. One pay more organic food, but it is good for that. Reduce exposure to the pesticides and chemicals since natural fertilizer are used. Some organic pesticides can actually have worse environmental impact compared to popular organic product are costlier since production time is less than conventional farming. Better the effect on the environment by reducing the global warming. Organic farming may reduce global warming by because of more use of land. This practice is not sustainable with growing population world population. Organic food has a better taste and more nutrition since they have given more time to be developed and not outcome or compared to the Sallam. Sallam.